If you look at our website, you can see that a submission usually falls within these three categories, A, B, and C. The first category, A, is when a submission is entirely error-free, which is very, very rare. If the submission is perfect, then the student is given instructions to upload the manuscript to ProQuest for publication. The second category, B, is where most submissions fall into. This is a manuscript that has minor formatting and grammar errors. Today, we're going to take a look at an example of this type of submission. Here on the cover page, the spacing and date need to be corrected. These spaces here, 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 and here should all be the same size, and the date should reflect the semester and year you will be graduating. This text should be centered between the top and bottom margins. Also, you should use your full legal name. Here, the name also needs to be changed, and make sure the names of your chair and committee members match those found in CIS. And your editor will let you know which dates to type in here. Delete this page. The abstract page looks good. The margins are correct, with a top 2-inch margin and a left and right margin of 1.25 inches and a bottom margin of 1 inch. The table of contents, the spacing looks good, but the accuracy of the page numbers and capitalization needs fixing. The list of figures also needs some edits. Before submitting, please verify the page numbers are correct and the entries match the figure captions exactly in wording and capitalization. Also, make sure to list all figures, including those in the appendix. All main heading pages, which is a page with a title in all caps, should not have a page number visible. Also, all paragraphs should be indented, and make sure to use the same size indent. Here on this page, the major error is this right down here at the bottom of the page. All subheading at the bottom of a page must have room for the subhead and at least 2 lines of text. If there is no room for the subhead and 2 lines of text, then you move the subhead to the next page. Please note that this edit will cause the text to shift, so it's really important to recheck all subsequent pages for new formatting errors. On this page is another major formatting error. All subheads should have a heading space above it right here. It should be the same size as this heading space right here. Here on this page, make sure to begin the text on a page at the top 1-inch margin. In this instance, a heading space is not needed above the heading or above the subhead. All content must fit inside the required margins, so you would need to shrink this figure to fit. On this page, the subheading style is inconsistent. This manuscript uses a first-level subheading that is underlined. It is important to verify that you have styled the subheading levels consistently. Figure captions are always placed below figures. And here, the caption is formatted inconsistently with others. It is important to make sure you style captions consistently. Here, this caption uses sentence style, which is when only the first letter of the first word is capitalized, as well as any proper nouns and acronyms. And this caption uses headline style, which is when the first letter of all major words is capitalized. And finally here, the spacing is good, except one entry is out of alphabetical order.